Hey, my name is Trey Gaines. I wrote a devotional called the Perfect Athlete Devotional.
Perfect athlete. Time to level up inside. Hebrews 10:14. Yeah, that's the reason why. Jesus made you perfect. You ain't earning that spot. Locker room, mental game. He already paid the cost. Daily Devo. Tap and let the word get you right. Follow on YouTube, ebook, audio or podcast. Let his truth change your life.
Yo, Perfect Athlete. We are in game 66. Work for God, not people. Now, our scripture for the day says, not with eye service as people pleasers, but in sincerity of heart, fearing God, whatever you do, do it heartily as to the Lord. Our game time for today says, when you work for applause, you quit early. When you work for God, you go beyond the bare minimum. Overtime effort becomes worship when you commit it to the Lord. Today, give full effort even when no one is watching. Treat your training and discipline as an offering to God. Our prayer for today says, Father, help me train and work with a heart that honors you alone. I give my best because God deserves my best. I think as athletes, one thing that we all can fall into the trap of is the applause of others. Even if you aren't looking for like literal applause, you're looking for the approval of your peers. You're looking for the approval of your coach. You're working hard because you're trying to get playing time. You're working hard because you're trying to build trust. You're working hard because you don't want to get shown up in practice. You're working hard for all of these reasons that, can be valid in a sense, but they can't be the source. They can't be the reason why you work hard. They can't be the reason why you do what you do. Because if they're the reason why you do what you do, whether that's the approval of your teammates, the approval of your coach, your parents, the people around you, if that's your root or if that's your foundation, then when they're not applauding you and when they're not approving you, you'll be a person that is always riding this roller coaster. When you get an applause, you good. But when you're not getting applause or approval, you're questioning who you are. You're questioning, who do I need to work? Do I need to work harder? And that's why we can't tie our self-worth to our performance. Because if I tie my self-worth to my performance, then when I'm playing good, I'm good. But when I'm playing bad, I'm questioning not only my performance, but I'm questioning who I am. So when I'm working for God, as it says, listen, not with eye service as people pleasers, right? A lot of times it starts even outside of whatever sport you play. The clothes you wear, the shoes you buy, the way you wear your hair, the type of shirt you wear, or what you say, the drip that you wear in the game. Most of that is tied to the approval of if my teammates are going to like this. Is this a trend that's going on? Not for everybody, but for majority of us. I was one of those, right? Or I'm trying to make sure that I do everything right because you never know who's watching. But when I take that mentality into every situation in life and I do it because of that, whether that's I want to look good or I want to make sure my teammates approve of what I got on, then you're riding a wave that is going to cause you to go down into a slump when things are not going your way. But when I live for God, right? We've been talking about this the entire devotional. When I do everything as if I'm doing it unto God, it shifts into a whole new perspective because it doesn't matter if I have a bad game. It doesn't matter if I have drip on today. It doesn't matter if no one likes me. It does not matter if people are talking about me, talking about how hard I work, talking about how hard I go, talking about how I never complain, thinking I'm better than anybody. No, I literally just do everything as if I'm doing it unto God. And because I have this spirit of excellence, as we've learned on yesterday, because I have this spirit of excellence on the inside of me, there is literally nothing about what you can do or you can say to deter me, because I'm not doing what I do for you anymore. I'm doing it for God. And that's our title for today. Work for God, not people. Remember, perfect athlete, when you are in your sport, don't forget who you are playing for. When you want to complain, don't forget who you're playing for. When you don't feel like doing conditioning, you don't feel like going to workouts, you don't feel like going on a long road trip, you don't feel like hearing what coach got to say in your one-on-one meeting, you don't feel like going to film study because coach is going to talk about the same thing over and over. You don't remember who you're working for. You're not working for coach. You're not working for your peers. You're not working for your parents. Because you work for God and because you work with a spirit of excellence unto God, those people that you're trying to impress, even if they aren't impressed, will be impressed because you do everything with such excellence. Whether you're cleaning up the gym after practice, you're a senior, you're the best person on the team, you're the best player on the team, but you're still cleaning up after practice. You're still doing stuff that maybe a freshman is supposed to do. Maybe you're cleaning up the locker room. You're humbling yourself. You're doing everything with excellence, not because you're trying to be seen. No, right? Like the scripture says, I don't do what I do as people pleasers. I do what I do because I'm doing it unto God. Perfect athlete, I pray that from this day forward that you begin to work for God and not for man. Let's say that prayer again. Father, help me to train and work with a heart that honors you alone. I give my best because God deserves my best. Perfect athlete, that's game 66. That was the last game of the official devotional. If you've been a part of this journey, thank you. Thank you so much. If you desire to purchase the book, remember, the link tree is in every YouTube video. Every day there's a video and there's a link tree up under it and there's a description up under it that can take you to the book. It can take you to my Instagram, Facebook, the podcast on Spotify or Apple, whatever you need is on the link tree. If you want to schedule a one-on-one consultation with me and you want to talk to me face to face, the first consultation is free. I would even like to invite your parents on the consultation so that we can talk about some things and we can see what's the best case scenario to allow you and I to partner and work together so that you can have unshakable confidence in pressure and high anxiety moments. Perfect athlete, you've been doing a phenomenal job. I'll see you tomorrow for our scenario. Peace.
Yo, perfect athlete, time to level up inside.